Hello and welcome to another video for Minus Touch Toys Games Collectibles. And today we are looking at the 1992 release by Matchbox from their Gerry Andersons Thunderbirds series of die-cast models and playsets. And this particular one we are looking at today is of Thunderbird 1, and this is the card that it comes in. So at the top of the card it reads 1992 ITC Entertainment Group Limited, licensed by Copyright Promotions Limited. You've got the Matchbox logo on the top right hand side, and it says Thunderbirds, and then you've got an image of Scot Tracy, who is the pilot of Thunderbird 1, and you've got an image of Thunderbird 1, and just below that you've got the actual model itself behind the bubble. And at the very bottom it says 3 years and above, Thunderbird 1, and the pilot is Scot Tracy. Okay, so that is the front of the card. Now, before we have a detailed look at the model, let's turn the card around and see what we got printed on the back. Okay, so I'll turn the card around, and this is what we've got printed on the back. It's got the Matchbox logo at the top, and then Thunderbird's logo on the right-hand side. It says Thunderbird 1. TB1 boasts an amazing top speed of 15,000 miles per hour and is 115 feet long. As International Rescue's reconnaissance craft, Scot relays vital information to the rest of the team. Scot Tracy, the eldest of the Tracy boys. Scot served in the US Air Force, gaining many decorations for valour and bravery. His duty include the control of the organisation whenever his father is away from the island's headquarters. He is also co-astronaut for Thunderbird 3. The responsibility of assessing the disaster situation and what crafts to use is down to Scot, because he is usually the first to arrive on the scene. He is extremely knowledgeable and wastes no time making major decisions. And it says collect the complete range. So you've got Thunderbirds 1, 2, 4, 3, Fab 1 and Rescue Pack. Also look out for Tracy Island Action Playset, a fully operational island with sounds. And there you can see images of Thunderbird 2 and 4, Thunderbird 3, Thunderbird 1 and Fab 1. And you can see them out the packets in front of the Rescue Pack as well, which is there just behind the models. Okay, then you've got the Matchbox Toys information, the barcode, you've got all the licensing information and the warning logos, labels at the bottom. And this particular model has got the part number at the very bottom, which is TB001. In other words, Thunderbird 1. Okay, so that is the back of the card. So let's turn the card back round and have a good look at the item itself. So I've turned the card back round, and as you can see, the model is still sealed on the card. So I can't actually take it off for us to have a good look and see what it's like. However, I do have another one which is out of the card, which is from my collection, and this is Thunderbird 1. And Thunderbird 1 has opening wings, as you can see, as he is on the card. So but the wings do actually close. You can fold them down for takeoff, because as Thunderbird 1 takes off, he takes off like a rocket, and then he levels out, and as he levels out, his wings open and he goes into like an aeroplane, flying like an aeroplane mode. Okay, that's the functionality of this one. There's no other functionalities on this model apart from the opening wings. Now, it is die-cast metal, so the top of that whole rocket section is die-cast metal. The wings are obviously plastic, and this lower section with number 1 on it is also plastic. Then you've got the very bottom where the rocket's attached to. That is all die-cast metal, and the bottom section where the rockets, the blast rockets are, and the fins is all plastic. Okay, and the nose cone in that is actual rubber. So there we are. So let's give it a measure and see the size. So we are looking at an overall height from the very bottom to the very top of about 9.5 centimeters. If we measure the width with the wings open, because that is going to be the widest point, we're looking at 6 centimeters. So we've got a 6 centimeter wingspan. If I close the wings up, we're going to be measuring the widest point is going to be across the lower section of the fins, and that is about 4 centimeters. And if we measure the side of the rocket again, at widest point, we're looking at 3.5 centimeters. And just to show you the width of the rocket itself, or the lower section of Thunderbird 1, it is 2 centimeters, and the top section just below the nose cone is 1 centimeter. So it goes off in that kind of shape. Okay, so that is Thunderbird 1. It is a beautiful model. It's made so well by Matchbox. They've done an absolutely fantastic job on this range of toys. And it was a market that was desperately crying out for toys at the time. Thunderbirds had just returned to mainstream television for the first time since the 1960s. And it attracted such a massive audience and was a huge success. And it spawned so much Thunderbirds merchandise, which was licensed from Matchbox. They produced all of the Thunderbird models. They produced the Tracy Island set. They also produced some 12-inch figures. And then there was also, I think there was also puppets done as well. But there was a lot of merchandise created, which was all sold very well, especially these miniature die-cast models. And they sold out in no time at all, because Thunderbirds was such a big thing. I mean, Gerry Anderson really done it right with the merchandising, gave it to Matchbox to produce, and they've just done things fantastically. They really did produce a nice set of models. And they were all done to scale. So when they produced the Tracy Island, these models were all designed to sit inside the Tracy Island playset that was made. So it was all done fantastically well. And we're going back 32 years ago now. But oh yeah, I mean, these items now are still fantastic. So yep, can't knock them at all. Can't praise them enough. So good. And they were completely sold out. You couldn't buy them anywhere. The Tracy Island, whoa, there was a huge waiting list for that. So much so that Blue Peter, they done a program where they showed you how to make your own Tracy Island, so you wouldn't be disappointed at Christmas, because they sold out. All the stock had gone way before Christmas, and everybody wanted it for their Christmas present for 1992, and you just couldn't get them. So to stop disappointment to the kids, Blue Peter showed you how to make one. Anyway, I've digressed. So these models nowadays, 32 years on, finding them on these mint unopened cards is quite difficult. Don't get me wrong, you can pick these models up quite a lot. There's a lot of them on the platforms, but they are loose models, open, that have been played with before, and you don't very often see the mint ones like this turn up. So they have become now quite difficult to find. But as usual, we at Midas Touch have managed to find quite a few, and they're currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. Take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Gerry Anderson items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we are uploading videos for every new item that goes to the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive you're not going to want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products, which we are shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there is something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long-lost childhood memories. Well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know the next item we upload could be the item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.